Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had their bellies full. You are refreshed, rejuvenated for your 3-day weekend that you had, and you're ready to hit the ground running. But I want to come on here and address some questions that was in my DM about running a group home. So I'll address one really quickly before I hit the ground running myself, which I thought was extremely important to let you guys know. One of the questions was, what do I feel is the hardest thing about running a group home? Now, that is a very interesting question because I don't feel that the operations and having it running smoothly is hard. What's hard for me is seeing my youth in care come into care traumatized, and they are doing the same behaviors that they were doing before they got into the home. So for example, I have a current human trafficking victim, and her perpetrators were arrested. But in her mind, she feels that this is her lifestyle. This is what she was born to do because she was doing it since 5, and I got her at the age of 14. So she willingly goes out and she exploits her body. She does these acts, and of course we call the police officers. They go recover her, and whoever perpetrator that they find her with, they get arrested, and we have to do an abuse call. So just having my youth in care make choices, and sometimes having to be that person to sit them down and let them know, like, hey, I'm here for you, you don't have to do this. But it's hard to shift a mindset when it's been embedded in them since like a baby age. So the hardest thing for me is to see my youth in care just navigate in the wrong direction and not wanting to change. And my staff, I teach my staff to always just be present, be available for them. When they come home, make them a warm meal, ask if they're okay, talk about, something positive. Don't talk about the behavior that they did because, you don't want to, hurt them even more than what they are hurting themselves. And 9 times out of 10 don't even know that they're hurting themselves. So I really feel like just seeing them and their innocent little souls just continue to victimize themselves, and just always having to show up with a smile on your face and praying for them and hoping and wishing that they would soon understand that you don't have to continue this lifestyle because I'm here for you. So that would truly, I feel, is the hardest thing. And I continuously daily have to pray. I continuously daily have to sometimes remove myself from the situation because you can become so attached that it can mentally, hurt you, and it can interfere with your day-to-day life. So having your own coping skills and learning how to, talk to someone that can help you bring yourself back, because it does get stressful sometimes, but it's also rewarding in the end. So I would say that's the hardest, and it's all about taking the time to understand the situation and not judging them. And a lot of the times people tend to judge the youth, and they like to point fingers but not understanding, like, you've never walked in their shoes before, so how can you judge them? So always showing up, always being present and supportive. And I believe that's the hardest thing for me. But guess what? I'm in it, all fists ready with my gloves. I'm fighting it to the end, and I'm never going to give up on my girls and my boys. So if you have any questions or concerns, tap in with me. As always, shout out to my mentees. Y'all rock, y'all doing it. And tap in with me for any mentorships. I got the knowledge for you. Peace out.